happens when we open a door to something we don't fully understand? Could we be unleashing something we can't control? Possible, even if we had the best intentions. Have we as a society opened Pandora's box without even realizing it, maybe? What if the technologies we create, the systems we design, and the ideas we embrace are all ticking time bombs of unforeseen consequences? What if the things we fear most are always here, waiting for us to open the door? Is there something hidden inside all of us, just waiting to break free? When was the last time you questioned the power of your curiosity? What have you opened or are you about to open that could change everything? Is it possible to control the forces we have unleashed in the world? Or are we too far down the path of discovery to turn back now? Welcome back to Panacea9, where ancient stories guide us through modern storms. I'm your host, Gloria Y., and today's tale takes us into the heart of curiosity, of consequences, and of hope. Always hope. Hope, hope, hope. From ancient Greece, we revisit a myth we all think we know, Pandora's box. A woman and a box and a single fateful opening, and out pours everything we fear. But this story, it's not just about punishment. It's about what we let loose when we don't understand the power we hold. AI, climate engineering, biotech, weapons, social media. We have opened many boxes and we don't always know what's flying out. So let's return to the myth of old, of ancient Greece, and then we'll come back to modern age. In the beginning, there was harmony between gods and mortals. But Prometheus, the fire bringer, stole flames from heavens and gifted it to humanity. Fire brought warmth, tools, and civilization. But Zeus, the king of gods, was furious, not because of fire being brought to humans, but because of defiance, of the disobedience. So he devised a punishment, not a war, not a plague, just a gift, a simple gift. He created a woman sculpted by the gods, beautiful, charming, and curious, very curious. Her name? Pandora, of course, meaning all gifted. Yes, Pandora, the all gifted. The gods endowed her with talents, music, grace, eloquence, and one warning. They gave her a sealed jar and said, "Do not open it." She was then sent to Earth. She married the brother of Prometheus, and for a while all was well. But the box, or the jar, that mysterious box, whispered, calling Pandora. And Pandora's curiosity peaked. One day, she could not resist anymore. She opened it against orders, and in a single breath, darkness escaped from the box. Out flew disease, hatred, greed, war, despair, all the sufferings of humanity. She tried to shut it, but it was too late. There was only one thing left. Everything has escaped. Everything except one thing. One thing stays there at the bottom of the box. It's still in there. That thing still in there, quietly trembling, was a soft voice. Hope. Hope had remained in the box. It's easy to blame Pandora, but was she so different from us? Every generation has its Pandora's box. We split the atom. We connected the world. We created machines that think, speak, create, and even decide. And each time we whisper to ourselves, we'll handle it. But we don't always understand the forces we unleash. Technology promised us freedom, but instead we are being watched. We're being heard. Information promised us truth, but we get so much of it that we are drowning in doubt. Which information is right? AI promises us miracles, but also whispers of extinction. We don't open these boxes out of evil. We open them out of wonder, curiosity and hope, just like Pandora. But Zeus, after all this, didn't destroy the world. He let the consequences unfold. That's what's happening now. In modern times, boxes are open. Things have flown out, and we can't put anything back in. But there's a twist. Hope was never outside the box. It was inside. But it wasn't inside as an afterthought, not as an afterthought, but as an antidote. Hope as an antidote, even now, amidst climate collapse, digital addiction, loneliness, disconnection. Hope remains. It'll always be there. And I'm not speaking of passive hope. I'm speaking of active hope. Hope that survives. Hope that grows out of our awareness, from responsibility, from action. Hope is not denial. It's clarity plus courage. It's organizing. It's resisting. It's innovating. And it's caring. Pandora released fear, but she also revealed the only force strong enough to face fear. Hope that doesn't give up should never give up. Because hope sees the whole truth and still chooses to build. So, what do we take from this myth, Pandora's box? Let's consider a few. For example, power always comes with risks, whether it's a matchstick or an algorithm. What we create can help or harm. Second, curiosity isn't evil. It's great and it's human. But unchecked, it becomes careless. And carelessness can lead to harm, may even destroy. And finally, hope isn't what we find before the crisis. It's what we reach for after the crisis. All of this to say, if you're feeling overwhelmed by the world, you're not alone. Pandora didn't close the lid in time before unleashing all that bad stuff out there. Neither did we, but she did preserve hope, and so should we. Thank you for tuning in. It's been great to be with you again. And if the story speaks to you, share it, reflect on it, and ask yourself, what box am I opening? And what hope am I keeping alive? Keep that hope alive, regardless of what the world looks like today, because that hope is the only thing that can combat fear. This is Gloria Y, and this has been a Panacea9 podcast. One world, one family. Until next time, stay wise and never stop choosing hope. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye.